Hello, are you familiar with the acronym OCEAN and what it stands for in the field of personality psychology? Well, it is a personality theory and it represents five primary factors of personality: extroversion, agreeableness, conscientiousness, neuroticism, and openness to experience. Hi, my name is Kat Henley, and I would like to talk to you about these personality factors and how they influence emotion regulation, as well as acknowledge the link between personality and relationship satisfaction. Our ability to regulate our emotions influence the quality of our relationships. Within the presentation, I will be covering the following: how our personalities influence our ability to regulate our emotions, how our ability to regulate our emotions affects our relationship satisfaction, and I'm going to share with you what I've learned from this article in regards to my relationship with my boyfriend, Jeffrey. The research article that I've chosen is titled Explaining the Link Between Personality and Relationship Satisfaction, Emotion Regulation, and the Interpersonal Behavior in Conflict Discussions. The article addresses how emotion regulation influences relationships with the primary focus on two people in a romantic relationship during a conflict discussion. Some of the terms that I will be referring to are intrapersonal communication, which is communication with oneself, and interpersonal communication, which is interaction between two people. Also, I'll be referring to the following aspects of emotion regulation. One would be expressive suppression, the inability to express emotion. Two is perspective taking, which is regulating one's emotions by trying to understand the feelings and thoughts of one's interaction partner. And three is aggressive externalization, which is the expression of anger and blaming the interaction partner. The article relates to the interpersonal communication in Chapter 1 of our textbook. Specifically, why is it important to learn about interpersonal communication? There are four hypotheses within the article to review. One is the five big personality traits, which is also referred to as OCEAN, predict spontaneous emotion regulation. Number two, emotion regulation predicts positive interpersonal behavior. Number three, positive interpersonal behavior predicts relationship satisfaction after a conflict discussion. And number four, relationship satisfaction after a conflict discussion predicts relationship satisfaction after 6 months. For these hypotheses, I think it would be most helpful to sum up the researchers' findings together versus separately. The following personality traits link to more positive interpersonal behavior and higher relationship satisfaction. Extroversion and openness were linked to lower levels of expressive suppression. Agreeableness and openness predicted higher levels of perspective taking, and conscientiousness was associated with lower levels of aggressive externalization. Whereas neuroticism links to negative impersonal behavior and lower level of relationship satisfaction due to the higher aggressive externalization. So, these results highlight the importance of emotional regulation in relationships and how couples need to learn and use emotion regulation strategies in order to manage relationship conflicts. I chose the article to address my sometimes heated arguments that I experience with my boyfriend, Jeffrey. We have a tendency to get emotional and then lose sight of the original topic in the conversation, which is the conflict discussion. So from the article, I've learned that we need to eliminate aggressive externalization to stop diverting from the original topic and work harder on incorporating perspective taking to help us to better understand each other's perspective. In conclusion, today I've talked about how emotion regulation influences relationships with the primary focus on two people in a romantic relationship during a conflict discussion, how the big five personality traits, also referred to as OCEAN, have a big impact on how we relate our emotions, and three, how there can be damaging consequences for a romantic relationship if one fails to positively regulate emotions. I have certainly learned a lot from this experience, and I hope you have as well. Thank you.